Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I got a movie review for you guys, and it was the movie Baby Driver, and the trailers looked really cool for it. I remember seeing them, and then I know it caught my buddy John's interest because he noticed that the director was Edgar Wright. I didn't notice that at first, and he's the guy that directed movies like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and World's End. So definitely, I mean, he's proven himself as a great director. And Baby Driver is about like this kid named Baby who works for Kevin Spacey. Kind of, he has like stuff over his head, in the world of crime and stuff. And he's like the getaway driver for people who pull like heist jobs. And he's pretty much phenomenal. And the cool thing is he well, they talk about his backstory throughout the movie. He has something like the constant ringing in the ears, and what he does to drown it out is listen to music. And a lot of this movie is like based on music. Like he does stuff according to songs and stuff like that, and he acts according to songs, and he lives in his own dream world, which is really cool. I mean, well, because it's sometimes with life, it's sometimes easier to live in your dream world, or like let's say you live through life on the internet more than life outside of the net or something like that. Sometimes, it's the escapism becomes a little too real, but it's so cool that he does that. And they do like certain things, certain actions set to the tone of the music. Like sometimes with like there's a gunfight, machine gun fight, or like explosion, they'll do it to like the rhythm of the song Tequila and stuff like that later on in the movie. They do a lot of really cool stuff in tone with the movie, and it's like it's choreographed in such a way it's really neat. A lot of people, some people criticize, say it's style over substance, blah blah blah, but it's very entertaining. And like I said, well, he's very focused, but he focuses more on his music, but he knows everything what's going around him as well. And what happens is he ends up falling in love. He meets this girl named Deborah at this diner. At first, I thought it was a Waffle House, but it wasn't. And there's a part where the movie it starts out a really high octane level with good action and comedy. Sometimes the comedy is a little bit of a weird balance between the comedy and action, but it's really entertaining regardless. And then towards the middle of the movie, it slows down somewhat. Talks about more of the characters, his relationship with the girl. And then, Kevin Spacey says, well, you're doing all this stuff for me. Now you're done. And then he calls him again, and he said he was done, but he wasn't out. So he still had to do some jobs for him. And he has to pull out this last heist, and there are lots of stuff happens. I don't want to give away a lot. But I will say, there's an appearance by someone I haven't seen since the 70s and 80s. Who plays a character called the Butcher. And his name, Paul Williams, was in this movie. I haven't seen him since. What was the last movie I seen him in? Let me go look him up. Okay, let me look. If I look up. Wait a second. Let me go back. Cast. Let me go through cast. I want to see what the last movie of his I did see was, because it was in the 80s. Because he was big in the 70s and 80s. You see him a lot. And then you didn't see him that much after that. Oh, and Jamie Foxx is in this too. John Hamm's. Okay, here he is. Paul Williams right here. And look up his filmography, hopefully. Yeah, Paul Williams, songwriter. Because he was in a lot of movies, a lot of shows and stuff. And TV shows. He was a songwriter too. Let me see his... Films and TV career. What did he do? What should he just have? Okay, films. Wow. Wait a second. The end. Made a Muppet Christmas Carol. The Muppet movies in the 70s. I thought he was in Smokey and the Bandit 3. Let me see. Well, but he was in a lot of movies. Well, in the 70s and then in the Muppet Christmas Carol? Really? I thought he was in Smokey and the Bandit 3. Wow. You go look. Personal life. And he was in he was on TV shows too. But it was pretty amazing seeing him again. Well, he was in the Muppet Christmas Present back in '92, but it was pretty amazing. I mean, see, that was a big deal. Having seen someone you haven't seen in a long time. I love the movie. It's very good, very entertaining. I couldn't say enough good things about it. Now I know myself, John Walkiewicz, and my other buddy Dan Stevens were there. We went there, and like I said in the post, they're more than just my friends and my brothers, and they were very helpful with everything. He went to Golden Corral. I got a video of that coming up. And then we went to after the movie. We went to the TV station. There was some ice cream that was still frozen in their freezer. It was a heck of a thing to get out. I had some raspberry ice cream. Both myself and Dan had raspberry ice cream from Connie's Ice Cream. John didn't have any. It was really good. I give that a 10 out of 10. I didn't review it because it's like too much pain in the butt trying to focus it. You know what I mean? But we had ice cream at the station. That was really cool. Just one ice cream cone. So that was neat too. But I love the movie. I give the movie a solid 10 out of 10. It's very entertaining. I liked the way it flowed. And the one cool thing about the movie is you never knew exactly what direction it was going to go in. You know what I mean? You know he was a good driver. You know some of the scenes you've seen from the commercial stuff would be in the movie. I mean, at first, but I mean, the way it flows, there's no way you could predict what was going to happen in the film. It's a very good movie. I mean, I highly recommend it. I don't know. It made some money. Let me see something. Go back and look. Edgar Wright. Wait a second. Main driver, cast, and crew. Well, let's look at cast right here. Should have something right on the side. Baby Driver. It said the estimated budget was $40 million, and then the gross rate made $55 million US. But I really liked it though. I mean, it got 97 Rotten Tomatoes. I think some people recognized it. Maybe people avoid it. Maybe because they didn't like the title, Baby Driver. They don't get confused with Boss Baby. It's a completely different film. But I really enjoyed it. I think I was going to say something else. It was really good. It was very entertaining. And I give it a 10 out of 10. I think that was all I was going to say about it. But I think it's a good time at the movies. It's still playing right now. We saw like the 155 show at Tinseltown. Only $3.98 person, which is a really good deal. Or $3.99. No, $3.99 a person. Pretty good. Yeah, I think that. Oh, and they made great reference to the Michael Myers. They said buy Michael Myers mask, and the guy bought Michael Myers from Austin Powers, not Michael Myers from Halloween. And he said no, the killer from the movie Halloween. The guy said, oh, Jason. No, Michael Myers. So that was pretty cool, too. But like I said, 10 out of 10 for Baby Driver. And thank you, Tim Sands, for the neat thumbnail you made me. I hope you all like this movie review. Until next time, bye, please. Take care, my legion.